Meet the Comp Tactical from Eternal Arms. Eternal. Were they a pop group here in the UK many years ago? 90s pop group? I think they were. What that's got to do with this shotgun, I really don't know. And I really don't know where I'm going with that. But here is the Comp Tactical. I know where I could go with it. It looks real good looking. Really, we need 4 of them, you know. Girl band. No, I don't know where I'm going with that. Meet the Comp Tactical from Eternal Arms. This is a 12 gauge shotgun. Gas operated, semi-auto. I think it's a 9+1, if I remember rightly. Yeah, it is, I think. Well, you can get them in 7+1, and depending on the length of magazine that you've got, you can obviously sort of up it. So basically, they're available in they're available in 2+1, 4+1, 7+1, and 9+1. I think this is the 9+1. I lost count when I was loading it. Anyway, I'll throw in all the juicy details down below at the bottom of the video. Just looking the details down there. It's a Turkish shotgun. Some people will be like, ugh, whereas some people won't be that bothered. I admit, in the past, some of the Turkish shotguns have been a little bit ropey. You know, I've discovered that on the channel when reviewing some of them. But they have come a long way. I'm sort of saying, you know, going back sort of 10 years. I think I did the UTAS years ago. The UTAS, I'd nicknamed that the UTOS because it was absolutely toss. No, it wasn't great, that thing weren't. But that was a box-fed shotgun. But this is pretty damn good. Quite impressed with it. I had a few little hiccups with it. Yeah, it does happen. All semi-autos, regardless what make and model, you will have problems every so often. You've got to find it the right ammo. Brand new shotgun, kindly on loan from Calibre Innovations, by the way, so a special thanks to them. Brand new shotgun's not really been broken. You know, they send it to me. I'd just chuck it out there and smash loads of cartridges through it, you know, and see how it runs. It ran really, really well. Like I said, I had a couple of stovepipes. That can be anything. That can be down to the way I'm holding the gun. It can be the length of the cartridges. It can be even be the crimp on the cartridges that can affect that. But when I found it the right ammo, it ran flawlessly. And I did run a lot of different ammo through this shotgun. My God, check out some of the footage. So yeah, just banging steel targets, generally having some fun with this shotgun. Really, really enjoyable to use. Soft on the recoil. I was using some quite heavy loads as well. Some, you know, some buckshot and whatnot. Shooting my steels, punishing my steels. And yeah, just a real nice shotgun. In fact, I got it absolutely red hot. Some of the time I was having to let it cool down, but no, it was just chugging and chugging and chugging away. So let's take a closer look at this Comp Tactical. Now, Comp Tactical, that means it is comp ready. Okay, so all the controls on it are big, i.e. the charging handle, the bolt release, and the safety catch. Now I've got a little, oh, you can't quite see it, there's a safety catch. I've got a little bit of a gripe about the safety catch while we mention it. Cross bolt, which is, yeah, I like cross bolts, not got a problem with them. The only problem I've got with this one is with me being lefty, and you guys are going to be like, well, that's your fault, Rack, for being left-handed. But with me being a lefty, when that is obviously hot and good to go, my hand is this side, okay? And I don't know, it was just a little bit, if I show you upside down, you might be able to see. It was just a little bit sticking in my finger a little bit, in my trigger finger. So I found that a little bit awkward. You righties, it won't matter. But for lefties, I found that a bit of a problem. Well, I didn't, because I was wearing gloves, so I didn't really feel it. But I did notice it, you know, when I first sort of shouldered this shotgun when it was delivered here to the Rat Cave. And I thought, that would get annoying after a bit, especially if you weren't wearing gloves. But I was wearing gloves, no problem. To be fair, I do like tang safety catches up here, if I'm perfectly honest. But it is what it is. So, aircraft aluminium receiver, really, really nice. Rock solid. I love the way they've done the bolt in gold like that. Oversized charging handle, which is what you need. Bolt release, we've already mentioned that. You can just hit that thing and she's loaded up. Decent gate on it. Maybe some guys will mod that where they can sort of just basically take out the spring so it just drops down. And there is your mag tube there. Nice and easy to load. There's nothing been sort of, you know, machined out of there. All the edges are nice and smooth on there. I found it all right. Some guys like to chop loads out of the receiver to, you know, just to make quad loading dead easy. I cannot quad load to save my life. I can just about double load. So I've tried it. It just don't work. I just end up losing ammo all over the floor. But for you pros out there that can really do that, you'd probably want to chop more out of that. I don't know. But apart from that, works really well. I love the charging handle. I love that gold coloration. I think it looks awesome. Really, really cool. Gas operated shotgun. There is your fore end here. And you've got like these almost like finger grooves in there to aid grip like that. Picatinny rail molded into the underside of it there. We're starting at the wrong end, aren't we? Well, that's covered the fore end. Recoil pad, nice and soft rubberized recoil pad. Ambidextrous stock, all sort of polymer. Those same sort of finger grooves in the pistol grip. Love that. Rib as well, looks cool. Do like the rib on it. Nice and wide. Fibre optic front sight. Nothing at the rear. That's all you've got is just the fibre optic front. You have got dovetail grooves in the top of the receiver. So if you want to put some sort of optic on there, you certainly can. Long magazine tube, as you can see. Oh, that's a little bit loose. Ooh, that's probably worked loose in the bag, to be fair. I'm not going to take this gun down because the spring will shoot out and probably take my eye out on camera. So I'm not going to do that because basically it's a two-piece mag. You've got to undo it there and then you've got the big spring and everything. Yeah, that can be a pain in the ass sometimes if you've got to take all that out just to sort of clean it, give it a deep clean, but it is what it is. Or if you have a problem out in the field, like a cartridge getting stuck in the magazine or anything like that, that can be a bit of a problem. But that, you know, you get the same thing with like a Benelli, don't you, or a Beretta or whatnot. Extended chokes, you get them as standard. You get a selection of them. I'll read out some of the specs. So, like I say, it's gas operated. It will take 3-inch shells. Barrel length here in the UK is the normal, dare I say, the normal 24-inch. Okay, so that's this one. It's 24-inch. Weighing in at about just under 3.5 kilos. Weighing in at 12 gauge. And the overall length, I've got to give you the overall length, not off Eternal's website because it will give you the wrong information there. What we got? I'll give it in inches. 45 inches in total. Length of pull, for those that care about length of pull, 14 inches. So that's pretty much your specs. Sling area there, and on the rear you've got that as well. This shotgun performed well for the Rackster. It really did. Like I said, I got it hot. I hammered loads of different flavour cartridges. I think the lightest I went was 28 gram. Seemed to run them. I forget what it was where I was getting a few sort of stovepipes. But then I put some heavier stuff, some 32s I think. Chugging along nicely. It really was. Did a mag dump as well. Did a couple of mag dumps where I just, you know, bit of rapid fire. No problem whatsoever. Really good. Really comfortable. Gentle on recoil. No issues whatsoever. Just a very, very cool shotgun. Comp ready. And it ain't going to break the bank either. I'm not going to give you the price, but because the prices can go out of date anytime here on GunTube. But if you check out Calibre Innovations website, you will see them on there. If you are into or getting into or want to get into practical shotgun or 3-gun, then this is definitely a contender as your first gun. You know, I think I don't even like saying the prices, but under 500 quid here in the UK, I think. I may have got that wrong. But yeah, you can't really go wrong. I may have got that wrong, so ignore me if I have. But for a gun that is pretty much tricked out, ready for competition, not bad at all. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. That is your rack and load review of the Eternal Arms Comp Tactical from Calibre Innovations. Seriously, check them out. Calibre Innovations do some very cool stuff. You've seen some stuff from Calibre Innovations here on the channel, like the Keltec CP33 and the other one, the 22 Magnum. Check those videos out. But no, the Eternal Arms Comp Tactical, I like it. It worked well. Very, very cool. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. That's Rack and Load. See ya.